Today on The Happy House,
learn how to make your own jewelry using found objects.
There's things like a domino, maybe an H for happy,
A Scrabble tile,
and
we're gonna make meals in muffin tins.
and learn about Free Bikes for Kids, an organization that helps kids one bike at a time. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Happy. I live in a quiet town outside of Minneapolis with my family. The real Happy House is far from quiet. I learned early on things are much easier with a little help. I also have a few tricks of my own to share. It's go time, people. Welcome to the Happy House.
Amanda, you always have the most unique and really honestly cute jewelry, and I always wonder where you get it.
Well, thank you. Well, I have to say everything I own has been made either by somebody in my shop or a friend. I just like jewelry that is unique and different, and most of the times I find it in my own stores.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it is handy.
We've got some pieces here that are beautiful, and I don't understand or know where people find the stuff they find.
Well, and I think that's part of the difference of do you make it or do you buy it? So when I see pieces like this, I just like the way that looks. But when it comes to making it, many times people are making it because they're putting things on it that mean something to them or sentimental to them. Whereas this lock meant nothing to me, but I sure thought it was cute.
It is cute.
Okay, so first it's fun to just collect things. I mean, you could look for things you have around your home. There's things like a domino. Maybe an H for happy.
A Scrabble tile. I do like the H.
And the number 4 means something to you too, doesn't it?
It does mean something. I happen to have 4 children, so this is perfect.
It is perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you have this domino, and it's got one side is the domino, but the other side has sort of like an applique or?
Yes, and you could pick from any different things. You could pick from, maybe a dictionary page and a word that means something to you. You could choose sheet music if you're,
I love that.
Otherwise, there's so many cute scrapbook papers out there right now.
Oh, this is cute. This airmail, if you love to travel. We found a piece of a map. It has the state of Nevada here and the city of Las Vegas. And I do like to go to Las Vegas with my husband, actually. That's one of our first trips we took as a married couple. So I do have fond memories of Las Vegas. We've cut this square because we've measured it against our little Scrabble tile. And we can affix it to the back.
So you're going to find your favorite tool in doing this kind of thing is Mod Podge. So I've got a jar right there.
I love Mod Podge.
Sort of like, adult Elmer's glue. So I would just take a little bit on your finger.
All right.
And you're going to dab a little bit onto the tile. Make sure you're doing the back side because we want that cute H and the 4 to show. And then we'll just lay your little square on there. And then the trick is you want to let that dry, and then you'll come back and put it once
and layer it
dry,
on the top to create the sheen.
Yes.
So I've got this tile once it dries and is appropriately finished. But then, how do I hang it on a necklace?
Okay, so this is where your handy dandy drill and a very tiny, tiny drill bit come in handy. All right, so we've got it on the smallest. This is the smallest drill bit that I have. And you could decide if you wanted to drill right through the top or if you wanted to hang it so that it
you could screw like a jewelry fitting into the top. I like the idea of having a ring, a jump ring go through the
top. Okay, so let's do that. So we're gonna drill, and what I would say is we'll hold it right here. I'll hold. This is trust, Happy, that you have learned.
You're trusting me? Is that what you're saying?
I'm trusting that you have learned how to use this.
You can trust me. You know why? I don't want to mess this up because I like it.
Okay, maybe a little further down, just so it's
like right there. What do you think?
Yeah.
How are you, Amanda?
I'm good. I'm sorry.
Well, it just went right through. You know what? I feel like we just learned something. This was a lot easier than we thought. I could have just held it.
You're right. Now we know.
Now we know. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Well, who knew? The Scrabble tile would.
The drill just went right through.
Yes, it did.
Okay, so now we have this tile with our little Las Vegas
Cute little Vegas on the back. All right, so now we need a jump ring.
Which is right here. And these are I'm not very experienced with jewelry making, but I know a little bit about it from going to like a class with my girlfriends or something. So these are something you just get at a big box craft store,
Yes.
and they come in a pack of a lot for very
And all
little
different
money.
sizes,
Yes,
yeah.
and all different sizes. So twist, is that how I twist a little bit so I can get it? This one's sturdy. Okay.
Sturdier than our Scrabble tile.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna put
I would need my readers. Can you see it?
I can see it. I'm having trouble getting it through. So I put this jump ring on, and I'm probably gonna need pliers
Little tiny needle nose pliers.
to tighten it up.
Tighten it up.
But now I have an H on one side and
So cute.
my Las Vegas.
It'd be fun to even just have girlfriends over and have different parts out and different chains.
Yeah, because now, so I don't feel like I'm equipped to make something like this quite yet.
Not yet, but you could get there.
But it's just about opening the door and finding some simple tools and looking at things in a different way and using parts that you have. I think it's
Absolutely.
great.
And even going to Goodwill, places like that, and searching for old games. So maybe you don't want to take apart your own Scrabble game, but you can easily garage sale and find games with game parts.
I think that's great. And then we've got some things here that maybe you have a key to a grandparent's house or something you just either like the look of or means something to you. And you can layer all of these things on one chain to create sort of a layered look, which I love. We talked about that earlier, but I love how that is. I love this chain. It's a little bit thicker, so any of my found elements might need to have a jump ring, but again, we talked about how inexpensive they are and where you can find them. You also can use a chain from an existing necklace that you may have laying around. This is very thin, so all of these things are going to fit right
Slide
on
right
there.
on there, yeah.
The nice thing about the jump ring is that it makes it hang flat, and when you're
Yes.
layering, that's kind of important. Yes, all right. I think I've developed a new habit/hobby.
It's very cute.
I love it. So I now know how to get started making my own jewelry. Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Next on the Happy House, we're gonna make meals and muffin tins.
Who likes muffins? Me. Who likes asparagus? Me.
Good job, guys.
Hey girls, do you want to help me with a special cooking project?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to make 2 different meals in muffin tins. Do you guys like things when they're delivered to you in like small pieces or small little portable things?
Yeah.
Like when you get a mini pizza or a mini muffin or something? So we are going to make a breakfast and a dinner in these muffin tins. Who wants to get started?
Me.
Okay. Emerson, you are going to be making an egg bake and blueberry muffins. Ava, you are going to be making mini pizzas and cupcakes. But first we're going to get started. And what we have to do is spray our non-stick cooking spray, but we're just going to put it in 3 because we're going to then put cupcake liners or muffin tin liners on the other 3 sides. Yep. Is that pretty fun? The next thing we are going to do is put 3 of these cupcake liners or muffin liners in the side without the spray. Yes, 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 yes. Now we're rolling. I have some pizza dough that I bought already made, but you could make your own pizza dough. And I have some sort of dinner roll dough that I have over here that we're going to use for our egg bake. So break apart some pieces and then stretch it into our muffin tins. We want to cover the inside of the pan and then press against the sides, just like that. It's stretchy. They're the perfect size to pack in a lunch and bring along to school. It's a great size also for little eaters, like a high chair eater. Okay, this is looking good. All right, we've got our dough into our muffin tins. So Emerson, you are making the egg bake. Ava, you are going to make mini pizzas. The first thing we need to do with our egg bake is put in some eggs. And we've already mixed just some eggs and a little bit of milk. I like to put some cheese in. How do you feel about that, Emerson? Would you like cheese in here?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you scoop some cheese in there? We don't have to be shy about it either. So we're gonna stir that around into our egg mixture. And then we're gonna pour a little bit of this egg mixture into all of these tins. And then the fun part is going to come, but let's get Ava started on her pizzas. What's the first thing that goes into a pizza, do you know?
Sauce.
Correct. So smart. So we have this sauce here, and I'm going to have you use this spoon to put sauce in these tins. Oh yeah, that looks great. So now comes the fun part. We are going to customize our egg bakes and our pizzas. Are you girls ready?
Yeah.
Emerson, do you know anybody that likes bacon?
My brother?
Okay, if you want to put some bacon, because maybe one of these is for your brother, one's for you. Ava's putting in some pepperoni. Oh, nice. Yeah. Who wants broccoli? Anybody want broccoli? Spinach? Might be fun to try. Oh, good job. So we have our pizzas and our egg bakes made, and now we are going to put our muffins and our cupcakes into the baking tin. Use your spoon and go ahead and put the batter in the tins.
I got some on my hand.
You did? That's all right. We can use this little spout to pour. Sometimes it's a little hard when you're not as tall or maybe not as strong, but that all comes with time. Okay, these look delicious, ladies. Should we put them in the oven
Yeah.
and see what happens? Now everyone's gonna know you're not as tall as me. Okay, let's go over. All right, let's put these in. It's always important to have an adult with you.
You better be careful.
I am gonna be very careful. And we're gonna set the timer for about 10 or 15 minutes. The thing with this combining different things in a cup is the pre-made batters or doughs may call for you to bake it at like 450, whereas the muffins and the cake batter are 350. It's best to go with the lower temperature and just kind of watch it because each combination is going to be different. All right, now what we have to do is wait. We could maybe play a card game. We made extra cupcakes because who doesn't love a cupcake? And we could bring these to some neighbors or share with friends, right?
Yeah.
So would you girls like to get started on some frosting and decorating?
Yeah.
Okay. You wish you could look that off?
Yeah.
So one of the fun parts about cooking with me is after you're done frosting your cupcakes, you can for sure lick your spatula.
Yay!
There's no rules. We don't like rules about that kind of thing.
Can I have some sprinkles?
You may have some sprinkles. How's that going over there?
I keep on getting frosting on
You
me.
do? That happens. Okay, after Emerson's done, do you want to see the sprinkles too? Yeah. Ooh, pink.
This one's hard.
Is it? Here, maybe, let me give it the old, give it a grown-up shake.
Hard.
Hearts?
I love my friends.
You love your friends? This one's gonna be mine. I'm kidding. Should we take a break and check our meals and then finish this up?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Ooh, pizzas and cupcakes.
They look yummy.
Do they? Egg bakes and muffins? Nice. Okay, we're going to let these cool and then we're going to put our meals together for our guests. What do you think?
Yeah.
Nice job on your meals, girls. Is it time to eat?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for cooking with me. You did a fantastic job. Go ahead, dig in. Ooh.
Pizza. Everything is frosting. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is frosting. And you live in our dream.
Coming up next on the Happy House, Free Bikes for Kids sets a world record by collecting over 5,000 bikes for kids in need. Free Bikes for Kids is an organization that collects used bikes and refurbishes them to give them to children, teens, and even adults who would not otherwise be able to have a bike. I'm really excited to be passing this bike along because I remember all three of my boys riding it, and it makes me really happy that somebody is going to be able to continue using it. We are here today at the donation site at the Mall of America, where we will see 5,000 bikes come into this facility. As we estimate it, that means one bike will come through the doors every 6 seconds. The first truck has arrived. Let's see what kind of bikes are going to be unloaded. There's about 30 trucks that are going to be traveling the Twin Cities today, collecting bikes from various Alina clinics, and then the bikes will come here on a regular rotation. The volunteers are going to create an assembly line to transport all of the bikes into the facility, and then volunteers will begin assessing bikes immediately to start cleaning them up, determine what repairs need to be made, and getting these bikes ready for kids. This year's collection and distribution site is the Mall of America. They donated a huge amount of space that's currently under construction, and also gave some funding to Free Bikes for Kids to set up their workshop. This whole area will become a workshop, and the volunteers will check everything, repair everything, make sure every single bike is in working order. Right now it's empty, but soon it's going to be full of very, very busy bike repairmen, cleaners, volunteers who just help in any way they can because they're very interested and passionate about getting bikes into the hands of kids who might not otherwise ever receive a bike.
One day I got a call, this was like early December, and they said, we know this family who's really struggling financially, they can't buy a Christmas present for their kid. Do you know one of your friends who would have a bike in their garage we could give to them? So I called 4 friends, all 4 of them had a bike. And I thought, does every garage have a bike in it that's not being used? So I called one of the local TV stations. I said, I want to come on and invite the public to donate bikes to us. We did, and in 2 weeks we got 250 bikes. We fixed them up. We gave them away to kids in need. And my friend said, that was fun, let's do it next year. And we did, and we gave away 750. And they said, that's fun, let's do it next year. We gave away 1,500. And now we've been giving away 5,000 bikes every year for the last 3 years.
Today is the big day. Free Bikes for Kids in Minnesota has gathered over 5,000 bikes, and they're going to be distributed to children and teens today. The crowd has already begun arriving. This is so great because in addition to just getting bikes, they're getting bikes that have been refurbished and are good as new. They've got experts on hand to determine what size bikes the kids need. Bill, what size is my ride? I think I want a coaster. There are helmets available, and then all of the bikes will go through one final tune-up before the kids roll out with them. Hey Fred, why do you volunteer for Free Bikes for Kids?
I just want to see kids be really happy with a new bike, and this is the epitome of happiness for a kid.
Everyone needs a bike.
Everyone needs 2 bikes.
Everyone,
maybe 3.
or 7, like you
7.
have. What are you going to do with your bike?
Me and my mentor, we're going to go bike riding, and we're going to have lots of fun.
That sounds like a great idea. I like to have lots of fun. Is this your mentor right here?
Yeah.
The resources provided by Free Bikes for Kids is certainly very helpful, and it really helps to further the mission of Boulder Options and making sure that the youth are active and set goals and able to participate together with one another out in the community. I thought that he was going to pick a pink bike with tassels.
Well, I mean, hey, what do you got against pink bikes with tassels?
Nothing. I thought that real men wear pink, so I thought it would be a really, really good color for your bike.
No. Hey, William, we just caught up with your brother over here. Why didn't you tell me you had a brother here?
I forgot to tell you, but
You forgot about your brother?
yeah.
Oh, hi. Are you Edward?
Yes.
Are you going to choose a bike today too?
Yeah.
This is so great. Okay, let's take these brothers to choose their bikes. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Everyone chose a bike and was fitted appropriately, and then came to the last stop, which is the final inspection of the bike. And one of the mechanics decided the chain wasn't quite right. So now we've got it up here, and they are doing a final tweak to make sure this is going to be a safe and sturdy ride for William.
It's a great volunteer experience. Our volunteers love it because they know they're actually doing something good. And giving a kid a bike is really easy thing to do. When you walk in and say, okay, why don't you register, we'll measure your height, we'll fit you for a helmet, we'll give you a goodie bag, and then you go pick a bike. I mean, it's just a wonderful, great experience, and it helps all.
What's so great about this, and I know we've talked about it before, but these bikes were just sitting in people's garages just doing nothing, and now they're going to do something pretty great.
Absolutely. These were collecting dust, and now they're going to be collecting memories with kids.
What an amazing day. Watching all of these kids get bikes was a gift in itself. To learn more about Free Bikes for Kids, visit our website. Hey Terry, I'm kind of tired. Can I get a ride?
Yeah, hop in.